Guys, it's really cold out here. There's a lot of snow, but it's a good walk. Let's do this. Hello friends, today on our walk we're going to talk about how I've been able to lose 28 pounds in a month and a half with lipedema. I am so excited to share this with you guys. We're going to get into all the juicy details. Let's go. So, just like everybody else, I've been trying everything to try to lose this weight, right? Little back history, when I was younger, I always did keto to lose weight, and it worked out really, really good. But back then, it was known as the Atkins diet. Remember the Atkins diet? It has been lovingly renamed as the keto, wrapped up in a whole new packaging, and here we are now at the keto diet. But the thing is that back then, it worked. This last 2023, I gave keto a really good shot again. And I got nothing, guys. No movement. I lost my first 8-9 pounds, and then nothing. Nothing at all. And I don't even really understand why. And you guys, I mean, I really did a good job. I don't use the artificial sweeteners, none of the pretend keto food, just straight food, trying my best, and nothing helps at all. Fast forward again, I went ahead and got my lipedema diagnosis. Now I understand I have this crazy disease and we need to approach things a little bit differently. So now that I have my lipedema diagnosis, I did a whole bunch of research and found out the #1 way to help is the keto diet. I already tried the keto diet and it didn't work. And you guys, I did a fantastic job at the keto diet. I'm not new to it. I've lost lots of weight with the keto diet previously, but it just wasn't going to work. So what's the next thing we can go ahead and try? Well, the more I dug in, the more I found out carnivore. So I chose the carnivore diet for a few reasons. #1, lipedema, it's a connective tissue disease, right? It means our connective tissues are really super loose and pretty garbagey. So I started with looking up what are, it's really icy today. I started looking up what are connective tissues made out of? What do they need to thrive and grow? Well, protein and lots of collagen. So I decided to start with that. I need a lot of protein, extra protein, high protein. Now that can be found in the keto diet, but for some reason the keto diet did not help me lose any weight or take any of the swelling out, which is really our goal, right? Is to get rid of this damn swelling. However, from past experiences of doing the keto diet, AKA Atkins, I know for a fact that when I cut carbs and I do a really high protein, the inflammation in my body tends to drop. So if I'm having problems with chronic inflammation and it's causing big issues in my body, I want to go overboard to really get that inflammation out and as fast as possible. These are the two main reasons why I chose the carnivore diet. Carnivore is pretty much the world's simplest diet. A lot of people really try to complicate it, but this is basically it. Add some bacon, maybe some pork, some chicken. If it's from an animal, it really goes. A beautiful steak cooking away in all this lovely smoke. Oh, the flavor is going to be fantastic. One of the craziest things about the carnivore diet, you guys, is that if you consume enough fat, you're not hungry. I don't really understand this miraculous, glorious thing about the carnivore diet, but it is so beneficial when you've been trying so hard to lose weight on other diets and you keep dying because of all the extra cravings. It's amazing how the cravings just go away. If you try the carnivore diet, make sure that you're eating a ton of fat and a ton of salt. And no, I actually don't count any calories. If I had to sit and count calories every day, there would be a huge likelihood that my diet wouldn't be successful. I honestly just eat some kind of animal protein until I'm full, and then I'm done until I'm hungry again. And then I eat some more animal protein until I'm full. Sometimes that's a huge bowl of eggs and sausage in the morning. Sometimes it's a little bit of eggs and sausage in the morning, and sometimes I'm not hungry in the morning at all. Sometimes it's a huge steak in the evenings or 2 small steaks. It just totally depends. It really teaches you to listen to your body and figure out your hunger cues, whereas before I never really knew what they were. I absolutely love the freedom of not having to count calories, not having to look up the glycemic index on a food. I know exactly what I can eat, what I can't eat, and I just go ahead and eat until I'm not hungry anymore. A few of the really great things that I have experienced with the carnivore diet is, number one, my inflammation has cut like crazy. I can feel it in the bottom of my neck, in my fingers, in my joints. And with that, 97% of my pain is gone, you guys. Gone. It's actually pretty amazing to me. My feet don't hurt in the morning. My knees don't hurt. I can literally work and walk the entire day. And at the end of the day, I'm not just sitting around because my body and my legs feel so heavy and overworked. They actually feel like they could keep going, and it's really not that big of a deal. Aside from that, the weight loss. That has been really nice. My clothes fit a lot better. I feel more flexible and agile, like I could keep going if I needed to. It's really been a fantastic blessing. So many diets out nowadays that you can really find a doctor to support any diet that you want to do. And you can probably find a whole bunch of research to support whatever diet you feel is best for you. That's actually one of the most confusing things about trying to figure out our health right now. And especially as lipedema, doctors really don't know anything about it, and we're pretty much on our own. Really, the only thing we can do is listen to our body and see, okay, this is what worked before. It worked a little bit. There was a little bit of progress. Maybe we can take it to the next step. I have a lot more weight to lose. Absolutely. A lot more progress to make. I'm not saying this is done, and I'm not saying I'm going to be doing carnivore for the rest of my life. But as of right now, it's been working really, really well, and it might even work for you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nutritionist. I am far from anything. Try it for yourself. I urge you to listen to your body and do whatever seems to be moving the arrow in the right direction. I'm not saying that carnivore is the end-all be-all for me. I'm saying that for right now, it seems to be working and the arrow seems to be moving in the right direction. I have enough positive things like 97% of my pain is gone. My inflammation is dropping. My weight is dropping. I have 18.5 inches off of my entire body. I can feel the inflammation is gone. And that is enough proof to me that what I'm doing right now is working, and I just need to keep going and have a lot of consistency. If you want to follow me for this carnivore adventure and see what happens with my lipedema and how much weight I'm actually able to lose, and maybe it works and maybe it doesn't after a few months, I don't know, we're all here to try things. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I would love to keep chatting with everybody. I'll see you on the next walk.